Check, 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 check. 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2. What up, though? What up, though? It's your boy Payvics. We in the building. Thoughts with Payvics, episode 22. And today we talking about King, man. We talking about King. My album King 2022. And yes, I decided to use that title because it's a word that carries power, obviously, and it's a word that means a lot. But also, in the same sense, um, I wanted people to understand that I'm not claiming to be the king of Detroit or the king of something or the king of money or the king of kings. It's just king. Like, you know what I mean? So it's it's the concept of it. It's not, you know what I mean, proclaiming. Um, when it comes to writing and producing and making music and just the grind in general, yes, I do feel like the king of that shit. But regardless, um, it wasn't a uh claiming to be the king of something. It's just king, the concept of it. So, a lot of the instrumentals, or pretty much all of them, um, came from like the same place. Um, and it's a lot of like I don't even know, like royalty kind of sound effects all through the entire um album. So number one is Pantera, something like that. But I chose that name because I was going off of the concept. When you think of king, the king of the jungle is the lion. So that's why the the artwork is a picture of a lion. So we know that. But I chose Panthera as number one because if you look up the definition of it, it's excuse me, it's the place where only lions and tigers and like can reside. So without getting too deep, that was the concept behind that. And I got a guy from South Africa who's actually we actually talk a lot. He really like good dude. But I got him to narrate um the first song, and it's kind of like a movie. Like you hear helicopters, you hear swords, you hear horses, you hear people yelling, you hear bombs going off, guns being shot, you hear, you know what I mean, women screaming, like it's chaos. And then I come in, excuse me, God dog it, but and he's explaining like narrating concepts of being a king in so many words that song could go on for the rest of my life, but in so many words. And then I come in and I say it's a war going on outside no man is safe from. So that right there is just so powerful in itself because I'm speaking of being a king, right? That's what the album is about. But in the same time, it's a war going on outside. No man is safe from. Kings die. Kings get killed if, you know what I mean, they're not careful. So starting the album like that is basically leveling out the playing field. Like, hey, I'm not taking this to the head. I'm still normal. I'm just as normal as the next man, but I am king. Like, so that's just part of my artistry and how I write. You know what I mean? Like, it's not. I could have came on there and be like, I'm king. I could. I'll step on you and I'll kill you. Like, no, it wasn't about that. It's just so I don't know. Hopefully people embrace it the way I do. But moving on. Number two, Ra. Ra is so meaningful to me. It's like the perfect, like uplifting, upbeat, like like chant. You know, I'm chanting on it. Ra, Ra, Ra. It's a chant. So it's like, but it's in celebration of the sun. Like so, um, it's a skit after the first verse where um, Andrew Humphrey, who is a meteorologist in Detroit, he comes on and he's like live from downtown Detroit. And, you know, it's 85 degrees outside and it's gonna be a good day and all this stuff. And it's like Ra is in celebration of the sun because Ra is the sun god, and it's just about you know that kind of movement and just keeping it going. So number three, grasp. Um, Originally when I wrote that song, I wanted the songs to be in relation to a lion, like the cover. I wanted you to be able to look at the cover and see the songs and still like be with everything. Um, Real quick, Pantera. When you listen to it, picture the guy who's talking as he's talking to like a group of people getting ready for war. Like you hear all this stuff outside, and we're just in a castle, and he's just getting us ready to 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 go outside, and then they're not moving until I come on. Just picture that while you listen to it. Anyway, grasp. So yeah, when I originally wrote this song, when I wrote grasp, I was thinking because nothing's worse than being in a lion's grasp. Like if he grabbed you with his mouth, like that's not you're not getting out of that. I was thinking of like that, but I changed it to what else can be related to grasp, and then I changed it to like it's a concept you gotta grasp. So um, I kind of use that as my way to uh, bite down on the concept of grasp. So that's just a turn up kind of fun song. I'm just talking a lot of shit on there, and funny story is like on the second verse, I say my 16's like haha Davis voice. This finna be a breeze. Um, cause it's so easy for me to write music, but um, I use that reference, and sure enough, one day I'm out to eat at Longhorn Steakhouse, and I look up and haha Davis right there. Long story short, I went over to him. We chopped it up for a minute, and it's not documented or nothing. Like we didn't take no pictures or no video or nothing. But it hit me when I got home. I'm like, we should have just shot the video right there. We was at the bar, like we had everything we needed. But I'm just like, what's up? What up? He like, what up? What up? We chilling, chopped it up. Good people though, man. And then number four, Black Heart. Uh, that's kind of personal. I wish I would have shot the video to that. Black Heart is so hard to me. Like the sample was from uh uh a Celtic like folklore kind of vibe. It's like the lady singing in the background, and then like it's like a constant percussion through the whole song. And it's just like, but it's still so calming. It's like upbeat, but it's calming. And it's like, nothing but truth on that record. It's just so truthful. It's the reason, like what you have to have. You gotta have. It's basically speaking on like being hurt. You know what I mean? What caused the black heart? You know what I mean? I was hurt. I was hurt. I was hurt. Then I got a black heart. So it's like I don't really have a black heart. I have a very warming, loving, like orange red heart. But in this song, I had to dip back to those moments because, um, and then I list at the end like a number of rappers or kings who were slain. You know what I mean? I don't want to be on that list because it's like I talk about Nipsey, I talk about Pop Smoke, I talk about Tupac, I talk about Biggie, I talk about King Von, I talk about Blade Icewood, I talk about what I mean, all the tragedy, and that was just a few years ago, and the list is even longer now. But that was deep, man. I wish I would have shot the video all black and white, and I would have been on the beach or something, man. It would have been so crazy. But Drawbridge, number 5. I got my homegirl, Danielle Halaba. I shout her out in the video. She is very talented, great voice. I mean, I told her what to sing via text, and that's what I got back. Like she just belted. Like she understands the keys in music. Like I sent her the beat, and she like that's B minor. I'm like what? I was just making some music. She like yeah, I'm gonna sing it in B minor. But um, so yeah, I'm real proud of that song. That was a lot of fun. And in terms of the samples and just how the drum pattern, man, heavy stuff, man, heavy, heavy. If you listen to that instrumental by itself, man, crazy. Number 6, Kitty. Yeah, don't have your dog around when you listen to Kitty because it's a cat meowing in it. That's all I gotta say about that one. Uh, Number 7, Full Beard Flow. Somebody just texted me the other day, showing me that they was listening to that, and yeah, National Geographic. Watch me take down a gazelle. That's basically just about yeah, being a man. Whatever. So strong, motivational song. Um Sometimes when I hear that song, it actually picks me up. And that's what it was supposed to do because it's like I could have just spent a bunch of time just like not having fun. But I use that as my upbeat, uplifting, positive vibe um, aspect, and I love it. So strong. Um, the bars were kind of tailored together, real good. I wish I would have did more ad libs on that one, but have fun. Number 9, Get Wild. I had that beat for a long time. I'm talking about the beat for Get Wild is like 10 years old, like 15 years old, like way back when I first started making music. And I'm like, one day I'm gonna use this. One day I'm gonna use this. Computer to computer to computer to hard drive to folder to folder. That bad boy kept popping up. So I'm like, I finally got to use it. So that song hit me in a whole nother way. And again, that coincides with the concept of a lion. Like get wild. Like think about the wild. Like um it's really easy. It's really easy to follow. You know what I mean? But um and then Man Cave. Come on now. Man Cave. Man Cave. Without a doubt. And I got some good ones on here. Next to Queen, I think Man Cave is my favorite song because when Man Cave it's a it's a huge story behind it. I'm not gonna get into it, but I had another song called Man Cave that I was working on with one of my homies. He passed away. I couldn't even I couldn't even finish the song. On the old beat. Different lyrics, different chorus, different vibe, completely different song. Um so the new beat, it's like this. Real MC on the microphone. They want to know how my legacy lasts so long because I live off quotes from my first song. Dude, I just picture a pack of lions just running full speed when that song come on. Like just a mix between Leonidas and Xerxes. Make me feel pressure? You can never. King shit. Let's agree to disagree. A mix between Leonidas and Xerxes. Like, whew, man. Man cave. But number 11, Loyalty Over Royalty. Another crazy beat. There's coins being dropped. There's gems being dropped in the song. All throughout the song. You just hear money falling, nickels and pennies and dimes just hitting the ground, and it's sampled all through the music. And yeah, that one's craziest as well. uh Number 12, Queen. Yeah, when you think about the important women in your life, this is the song that you want to listen to. And it is, I wish I would have shot the video to that one too. But I would have needed a castle. And I would have needed actors, and I would have needed like a bunch of stuff because it would have blew everything out of the water if I could have brought this song to life. Um but yeah, that one's super powerful. And then Sword was like a bonus track. I wanted to write bonus track on there, but nobody really does that anymore. Like bonus track, like. But Sword was just a bonus track. It's nothing but bars. It's like I spit 12 bars, just like a warm up, and then I do like a little cheesy chorus, and then I just go for like, and then it's just bar heaven. So, crazy lines, crazy lyrics, dope beat. If I would have shot a video to that one, because you could hear the swords in the background, just you can hear them like swiping and clashing and all of that stuff, but you gotta see it though. You know what I mean? Like you gotta see it so you can. But it would have been yeah, you know what I mean. I just give you a breakdown of how dope this shit really is, man. So um, today's thought is to love yourself. The number one rule in health in general. You want to heal, you gotta love yourself. Um, you can't get better waiting on somebody else to make you better. If that makes sense. You got to get better for yourself, and then they will help you. you go and get help after that. But you gotta make it up in your mind that you want to be here. You have things to accomplish. You love yourself. You know what I mean? You will survive. Um you are capable. You are enough. Like once that is understood in your head times a million, then the help is out there. You know what I mean? We all got problems. We all got demons. We all fighting all that stuff. But once you say, "Hey, I could beat this. I can beat this." Somebody else is gonna see that in you, and then everybody else is gonna see that in you. They're gonna be happy for you. You're gonna be happy for yourself. Number one rule in health, if you want to get better, is to love yourself in any situation. So that's all I got for y'all today, man. I hope you like it. I appreciate you. Thank you. Uh, See you soon. Peace.